All right, everybody. Today we're going to take a drive from Coos Bay, Oregon to Portland, Oregon. It's going to be, well, it says 5 hours, so it's probably take us, it's almost about 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. We'll see how we do, see how it gets chopped up a little bit. It's going to be household appliances. We'll take that job. I do have the small truck today. I do like this, the Volvo VNL, the small one we configured. I switched it to a 6-speed, which I am kind of really enjoying here. Let's see, where is our... Okay, so our load's up here to the left. Yeah, it's a little bit different for shifting. Looks like I'm coming a little loud through, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit so it's so loud. But basically what was configured for reverse in the manual is now first gear. And then this shifter has it here, so when I push, so if I go all the way over and back, that's going to be 6th gear. You can see it there in the dash, 6. So if I go push down, this one has a, this Logitech has a push down, over, and then back. That gets us in reverse. All right, getting our yelled at here. Oops, we gotta watch our mirrors. Been a little while since we've done one of these videos. I figured it was time to do another one. Good day for a drive. Bam, there we go. Attach that. All right, let's head on out. I don't know, I think I might end up using this VNL for a little while just because the sound of it, like these custom sounds are awesome. They did release an update to the Western Star, but they didn't have the sound in it, I don't think. All it really was like a hood expansion, and it's like, well, are we really hyping up a hood? I was kind of a little disappointed with that when they... Yes, I did just cut them off. When they released that hood like that, I was like... But I think they kind of... You know, if you get some slow content, you kind of gotta put stuff out when you can and celebrate your victories, I guess. So there won't be any highway driving today, which is probably... Some people probably don't prefer it. I guess it kind of depends on what kind of mood we're in. Oh, we got a train coming up. If we're going to be doing some further action, I do like to get out on the highway and really lay down some miles, but if it's just a nice little drive through the countryside, then yeah, I don't mind this too much. Here he comes. All right. How many car lengths do we got? I don't know how much. Yeah, it's pretty short. I can't lean forward too much here, but all right. Put the brakes off, and we shall start on a cruising. I have been watching some YouTube videos of train hoppers, and it's just quite interesting watching that. Yeah, it is illegal, folks, so don't recommend doing it, but it does seem like quite the adventure. I don't know how good it would be like waiting all those hours for the right train, so we'll put the windows up so we can talk here. Just wanted to hear the engine there in the beginning. It's always good to hear that. If you were gonna train hop, like you gotta kind of know where you're gonna end up and like how you're gonna get back, and imagine sitting there for hours just waiting for the train to get moving or even one to show up. But some people do that, and they can make some money on YouTube. I don't know how that works on YouTube, because technically they're doing something illegal, and there was a big thing about YouTube not being able to, you know, show illegal action, if you will. What is it in here? 35? Nice view up here, though. Very nice. Yeah, I thought it was nice to get back into Oregon. I don't think we actually did any drive-thrus on the playthroughs here on the YouTube channel of Oregon. So I figured, well, let's go to a state we really haven't been in. Here we are. It's kind of a nice countryside drive. And now we are in 5th. Yeah, so with the 6, I'm not using any of the splitters at all. So it's kind of Kind of nice, actually, to take a little different approach at things and instead of always flipping up and all this other stuff. Guess you could always drive auto if you get sick of doing all that stuff, but it's kind of cool because that actually, when you put it into a gear, you actually have more room to run on that gear before you do have to shift again. Instead of all that short shifting, if you will. See, our tank is full of gas. So we're good there. So, Oklahoma, I think the Oklahoma State will be coming out probably, I would have to say, like the end of July, beginning of August. It'll probably, the only reason I mention this because I think when that comes out, I'm going to be on vacation. I'm actually going to take a trip down to Arizona, Phoenix area, check that out. Because I may consider like moving down there, we'll see. This is what basically a trial run to go down there by myself, figure out what I want to do with my life, and if it feels good, well then I want to go down there again in the winter and see if I can handle all those snowbirds. For those that don't know, a lot of people go there seasonally, so when winter hits they go down there, and summer hits they leave and go farther north. If your job can support it, if you work from home or you're retired, it'd be kind of a nice way to live, especially when you can see the world like that. But I work a single job. Would be nice to have a work from home job, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? But yeah, I'm gonna be testing the waters out down there, so I don't know if they're gonna release that DLC at that time. I'm thinking they will, so I won't be able to have anything up right away on that. I should probably try to lay low on buying states, because I buy them like, lately I've been buying them right when they come out. You can save a lot of money if you don't do that, but it's just so exciting to get a new state. I do like supporting the developers too, so they can keep this good stuff coming. But I don't think they have to worry too much about their budgets anymore. Ooh, got a cop up here. Better shift down here a little bit. Fourth. Ooh, there was a fire. I don't think I've ever seen that random event like that. That's kind of a first. Actually, I don't get up to this state a whole lot and drive around. Yeah, see, it takes longer to shift. Now we can go a little more time, which is kind of nice. Yeah, the best part, the most I like about ATS, I can't speak for Euro Truck Simulator, but I'm sure it's kind of the same way, is if you want to spend some time in a state, you can, and it feels big. But if you want to like get on the highway and cruise, it's like it's just long enough. I think that update they did when they did the expansion, the rescale I should say, is about perfect. I know some people are saying it's too small or too big, but I really like how this is, because the states feel big enough, but they're not like overwhelmingly big and like in real life where you'd get sick of it. And that's kind of really like why I'd rather, well, some people say, oh, you like driving an ATS, why don't you get a truck driving job? Well, you can get through states quickly in here and it's enjoyable. I think I would just like get too stressed out if I did it for a real job. Another thing here, if you can notice, I don't know why this, maybe this was like this. I don't think it was, but to me it looks like this phone moved in the middle of the dash. I think it was over here to the left. I'll have to check the last episode we did a few weeks ago, because I was driving the same truck. Maybe there's an option in there to move it. I should go to the configure. Maybe they added that or something. That was the whole reason I wanted the phone, because it's in the corner and I'm always looking in that corner to the left here. But now that it's in the center, it's like, why do I have it? I might as well just look at the bigger one down there. I don't know. It's one of those things, I guess. So we are in Newport. Just leaving here. Oop. get ahead of this guy or drop back, I guess, because he's going to have to get over. Will she slow down? Or are they going to run into me? Kind of a crammed intersection there. Alright. Over revving here a little bit. Aquarium. I have been down there according to the map. Ooh, another bridge. Very nice. Very nice. So I hope the recording is smooth. It might actually, I'm kind of looking at it right now, it does look like it might be a little glitchy. I switched it to 60 hertz, but maybe I need to run that higher. If it's bad, I might throw some motion blur on it to make it a little smoother for you guys. But that's what I had to do in Farm Simulator, because I was running at a different hertz rate and it was getting so choppy in Farming Simulator. It was kind of ridiculous. Shift down here. Yeah, when you're not on the interstate, there's a lot of this people dawdling in front of you, stopping. That's what you get. That's why the interstate is kind of refreshing in this game, so you can just lay it down a little bit. I don't always like the speed either. I mean, I hardly ever speed, let's put it that way. I see a lot of YouTubers doing that, and it's like, well, at what point are you really enjoying the game? Crashing into everything just because you gotta keep going fast. Frame looks somewhat the frame rate looks somewhat decent on the OBS right now for me. I hope it is for you guys too. All right, next right here, and I think we'll be swinging up north to Portland. Who's close? Yeah, I don't know what that's beeping. Maybe that's truck in front of me. No. I don't know what it's beeping about, if there's something. It says there's something on the right, even the light's going off, but we're right by a pillar. That must be what it is that light pole or something. Oh, because I got my blinker on with the light pole there. Well, that's interesting. That wasn't thought out very well. Alright. Okay. Just a small trailer today. I still think that we'll probably get Kansas out before the end of this year. And then if they can get that rework... Actually, the rework should be coming along too. I always forget about that California rework. There can't be too much left of that either. That should be... They have been doing a little bit of blogs here and there. I guess there hasn't been... They did a team overview of that. And I think a few weeks before that, they did show some of the rebuild. But I guess there's only so much they can show, too. But I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then they'll have a little bit more to go. I think after they finish up California rework, they're going to start on Nevada. So that is a long process. But the California rework was slowed down because they were trying to get Texas out and push things forward. So now that that's done. Speaking of which, I also forgot, we do have an update coming out to Texas soon. Up in the upper right-hand corner of Texas, there's going to be a little bunch of highway there added. I thought that was going to come out with the Oklahoma update, but they're going to put that in. Actually, I think it's in the next update. It's in beta right now. So if you install the beta, you could get that roadway there. But yeah, I thought that was going to be with Oklahoma. We're getting it a little earlier. And that'll connect up into that state very well. I suppose we should shift. We are going a little bit faster, but as long as... Oop, there was a cop. I was going to say, as long as there's not a cop, well, there he is. Alright, let's turn on our cruise. I may just go up to 60 here. It's kind of nice now that we got the road to ourselves. Just watch it as we go through. So yeah, I'm going to be in Arizona for a couple weeks. I took a couple weeks vacation. Gonna fly down there. I am from Wisconsin. Gonna fly down, check it out, get a feel for it all. The thing I worry the most about when I do go down there, and then obviously I'll get a good taste of it, is the traffic and the people is what I'm really kind of worried about. If it's going to be too much to handle. I am kind of from the country, so I kind of like more low-key stuff. But I think I'll definitely be able to get my feet wet and see how things feel. Alright, we shall be going northbound here as we hit the ramp. And get on merging at Portland. I gotta remember too, when I have to do hard stops, we could use this button here, and I got it hooked up to the trailer brakes. That would help our stopping distance too. Alright. Bit of a longer light there, but a little more realistic. I think they might have fixed those too. When they added that turning update, we can have more than one light go at once. Seems like they actually take a little bit longer before they change, which is a good thing, I think. It makes it a little more realistic, and you get more time to turn. A lot of these turns, when you're trying to get through them, they would change so fast. Alright, it says we can go 60, but I might just go 65. But we are in the communist state of Oregon, so... Let's set the cruise again. Yeah, let's put it on 65. Oh, now we should go 60. Salem. Alright. Yeah, so the main reasons I was thinking about going down to Arizona is basically, I actually went down there and flew on a plane probably, what was it, 2018 I think it was. I went down there to go up to Sedona and do some things. But when I landed in Phoenix, it was like 103, and it was like way better than it is like 80 degrees here, because we got a lot of humidity here. There's like no humidity in Arizona, very low. So I'm going down there during the hottest time of the year, which is like late July, August, and that's when I'll be there. Give it a good test run, see what this feels like, and does it feel right? I like the palm trees, another good thing they have down there. And a lot of like locations, like a lot of people go to Florida, but Florida has humidity, they have hurricanes. California has bad politics, and their policies are bad, and then you get earthquakes. Cost of living sky high, so trying to get a good spot, and I think Phoenix is pretty good for that, as long as it doesn't get overrun by bad politics, which It's definitely on its way as well. But I'm getting older and I kind of need to, well, I always kind of thought, like, when I get old and I get to be retired, like, where do I want to be? Like, I want to be in a warmer climate. I get sick of the winter. I'm better mentally, physically, everything in the warmer weather. There's a lot of people here that just, oh, I'm, you know, put more layers on and stuff like that. Like, I don't care how many layers I put on. If it's middle of winter, I'm not going to want to, like, do anything. Let's get in this other lane here. It's my wheels squeaking a little bit here. I thought that was a bug at first, but it's my wheel. What the hell? I don't know what's up with that. I have to get some oil in there or something. I'll have to crank on it when we get to a turn. I guess we gotta stay in the Seattle lane. Yeah, what's going on with that wheel? So we gotta be getting close. Yeah, we gotta get in this lane. Whoa. Keep your eyes on the road, folks. See what happens when I'm distracted by that noise. This should be the right lane. Yeah, we should be good. That's another thing too, when I get down to Arizona, how are these interstates gonna be like this with the ribbons and all that stuff? I did see the video of bumper to bumper traffic, which is probably gonna get to me. I don't know if it'll be that bad when I'm down there because it'll be so hot. Everybody will probably be, well, the snowbirds won't be there, one, but a lot of people will be inside, so there probably won't be too much going on. I did book some tickets to Breaking Benjamin and Disturbed. They're going to be playing down there. That's going to be cool. That'll really give me a feel to doing something down there and checking that out. I did get 2 Airbnbs, so I'm going to test out a couple areas and see what they're like, and again, if it feels good, it feels good. If not, well, I'll know. .55 here is supposed to be. I'm going 10 over. It's a little fast for this corner. But I think we're coming up on our spot here pretty soon. Yeah, I was hoping that they would have put the new engine, like the proper engine sounds in the Western Star and start doing all these trucks. They did make the cab exactly like this one where everything shakes. It's all separate, which is a step in the right direction. But I think it's going to be a kind of a slow process. Here's our exit. Kind of a slow process like what we've been going through. It's a double exit, so I think we got to get in the left exit lane. I think, yes. Turn our Jake brake on there. All right. Oh, I did change our when we get to stops, instead of always being the hard one, because I'm gonna be honest, it was starting to get old. Like, you kind of want some easy ones once in a while. It ain't so bad in this truck, so I can see out the back window like that when we back up. It's a little easier, but you still want some easy ones once in a while. So we'll see what we get here. It'll be a nice surprise every time we get to our delivery spot. And yeah, they're just at random now. Where was this going? Was this the airport I was going to? I don't remember. Air Cargo Avenue. No, road. Yeah, I guess it's the airport. Oh, there's a train there too coming. So we're getting it double. Little passenger train there, and actually the first time I ever seen that in the game. I don't recall ever seeing that. And we are clear. We got a checkpoint. Well, looks like we can go right in as soon as the gate is swung open for us. Okay, so delivery's on the right here. Let's see what we have. Oh no, it's a back, so it is gonna be a little challenging, but not real terrible, I don't think. As long as this truck ain't turned too much on us. Looks like it should be alright. So we get over just a little bit so we got room to swing. It's a small trailer too. It should be a piece of cake. Let's get our windows down. So we can hear that beautiful engine. And we can peek out as well. Take it easy here. I don't need to go too crazy. See how good I am? I don't know. Start following through here. It's not gonna be too much, maybe. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull forward, I think. It would have been cool to do it in one. Maybe I can swing it. Oh, I didn't follow through back enough. Ooh, actually. Whoa! Don't hit that truck driver's mirror. That's ridiculously close. We don't need a lawsuit. Alright. What it's complaining about? Let's put the hazards on. That turns them off too when you put the hazards on. I still wish I had a button here on my knob so I could zoom in to those mirrors, because it's so hard to see these sometimes. I guess we hit them. Oh, I don't think I was that close. The line was right there though. That was tight. I guess we got... Oop. Alright, we'll call it right there. It's getting ridiculous. We're getting yelled at by our truck. All that noise. $11,000, not bad. Legend, we're at level 51. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Maybe before I go on that trip to Arizona, we'll see what happens, but take care.